Hey guys, Leo here from Vogue Industries, here today to talk you through our latest build, the Isuzu MUX we just finished up. Starting at the ground, we've got some King Hurricane wheels wrapped in some Toyo Open Countries for that aggressive off-road look. Still pretty quiet on the road, but plenty of traction off-road as well. Move to the front of the vehicle, we've got an AFN hoopless bull bar, colour-coded to the vehicle, along with some other colour-coded stuff, the grille, etc. And on top of that, we've got our Vogue Industries light bar, a couple of those around, 22 on the front, and then a 43 on the top as well underneath the roof rack we'll get to later. Moving inside into the engine bay, that's an awesome bit of gear. The customer was telling me that his wife has one of these cars and she's put 3 tanks of petrol through it each time, running it till it stops, and cleans it, takes it to his mechanic, cleans it out, and puts some diesel through it, and it starts right off and off she goes again. So that's why he jumped on the opportunity to grab one as well, but wanted to make it a bit more of a man's car, so this is where we are. Staying in the engine bay, we've got a 4-inch snorkel, seamless, powder coated, with the Vogue star in the top, and then coupled with a Torque-It exhaust from the DPF back, tuned up fantastically, made I think about 150 horsepower with just over 500 newton meters of torque on the power tune, which is more than enough power that this little MUX is ever going to need. Moving inside, we've got the UHF custom mounted on the mirror, nice and out the way, nice and stealth. Still, plenty of. I lost my thought. Lost it. It's gone. Nice and stealth and out the way. Still going to be plenty useful though when he's out on the tracks. Staying inside, we've got a Red Arc Tow Pro. Then, so for when he's towing his caravan or trailers or whatever like that, he's going to be nice and safe. Moving to the rear, that's where the party really starts. He's got a custom rear drawer setup, wider drawer on the left, narrower drawer on the right. Wider drawer on the left is to accommodate his drop-down fridge slide. That'll accommodate a nice fridge that'll keep all his beers nice and cold. Underneath there, we've got a 200 amp hour lithium DCS battery, which will keep his fridge and his lights and everything going all day, every day, for as long as he pretty much needs. Coupled with that, we've got a Enerdrive 2000 watt inverter and also an Enerdrive 40 amp DC-DC charger. Just staying underneath the rear drawers, we've got a air on board system with a 20 litre air tank, so that'll allow him to pump up his tyres when he's on the side of a track or get out of trouble if he needs to for any reason. And also he told us that he's going to go with some air lockers in the future, so that'll allow him to do that as well. Now moving to staying in the rear, we've also added the Vogue Industries rear tail lights. We call them eagle eyes. They just add that just a little bit of extra light inside for when you're doing whatever you're doing, going in your fridge, cooking something up on the table or whatever you need to do. Moving to the roof, we've got a couple of work lights on the left hand side, same side as awning. This is all mounted on the Rhino-Rack Pioneer platform and the Rhino-Rack backbone system, which is pretty much a staple around here. A lot of our big builds get that, so it's one of our trademarks really. Staying on the roof rack, we've got the Clever Shade 180 degree awning, which is a fantastic bit of gear. That's got one mounting point, so it's super easy to take off. Just one bolt takes it off. So when you're not off road or you don't want it to get stolen, just whip it off, throw it in the garage. But then also it's completely pillarless, so there's no need for supports. I'm pretty sure it can withstand, I think it's 40 km/h winds before you need to tie it down. So if you're in 40 km/h winds on the beach, then you're already packing up. So pretty stoked with how this build's turned out, and pretty keen to see it out and about, and hopefully get some more in as well.